Labour's Emma Reynolds faced significant backlash from viewers of Good Morning Britain after appearing to smirk, while discussing potential changes to personal independence payments, PIP, during an interview on ITV. The discussion, hosted by Susanna Reid and Richard Madeley, focused on recent political headlines, particularly concerns about the future of PIP. Susanna Reid introduced Reynolds, stating, "I know you're here to talk to us about the war on red tape, but a lot of people with disabilities feel like you're launching a war on their welfare. Can you confirm that the government is not going to freeze PIP?" Reynolds sidestepped the direct question, saying, "Well, I'm not going to comment on media speculation because the Secretary of State for Work and Pensions will this week set out further details of our reforms. But we have a social security system that is failing lots of people." She further highlighted that 1 in 8 young people are among those affected by the system's inefficiencies. She continued, "This is about introducing more tailored support for people who are out of work, but who could work with some extra support." However, Susanna Reid interjected, emphasizing, "We're talking about PIP, and that isn't an employment benefit. That is for people with disabilities whose costs are greater because of their disability. A huge number of people are very, very anxious because they heard the briefings, leaks, and sources. You call it media speculation, but these leaks did not come because the media made them up. They have heard these briefings, leaks, and speculations and thought that you are going to freeze or cut their personal independence payments. It's very easy, therefore, to just rule that out." Despite repeated attempts to extract a definitive answer, Reynolds refused to provide a direct response, saying, "As I've said, I'm not going to make an announcement on this morning." She then attempted to reassure viewers, stating, "Those with severe disabilities and the most vulnerable will always be protected. We are reforming the system precisely because we believe in the safety net." However, her demeanor during the interview did not sit well with viewers. Many social media users took to Twitter/X to express their discontent, focusing on what they perceived as an inappropriate smirk during the discussion. One frustrated viewer wrote, "Starmer's changed Labour Party using bad AI ministers for their TV slots, pre-programmed with non-answers to questions. Cold and uncaring, looks like it. #GMB. Another added, "Why does she keep laughing? She's another grifter elitist laughing at the power they have for a few years. #GMB. A third person commented that Emma, is she a robot? Expressionless, terrible presence on air. The exchange further fueled public concern and criticism over Labour's stance on PIP and disability support. Many viewers remain anxious about potential reforms and the lack of clarity provided by the government regarding the future of personal independence payments. The segment has sparked a wider debate on Social Security, disability rights, and the accountability of politicians when discussing crucial welfare issues on public platforms. The controversy surrounding the interview highlights a broader tension in the ongoing debate over welfare policies, particularly regarding support for people with disabilities. Many argue that the government needs to provide clear, definitive assurances rather than vague reassurances, particularly in light of growing concerns from vulnerable communities who depend on these benefits for their daily lives.